everybody, welcome back to my channel Learn with Virali. I'm Virali, your guide on this coding adventure. In episode 13 of Introduction to CSS, we'll be learning what is box model in CSS. So let's get started. This box model is the term that is used when talking about design and layout. The box model is essentially a box that wraps around every HTML element. So it actually consists of content, padding, borders, and margins. So a typical box model would look like this, wherein on the outer side we'll be having a margin, onto a little inner side we'll be having a border, followed by the padding and then by the content. So let us start understanding what these each items are gonna contain, or what these each items are all about. The content of the box is where the text or the images would appear. Padding is referring to an area that is around the content. So the padding is transparent. The border that goes around the padding and the content is typically a border that we give it for making it more bolder and more nicer to see. Whereas margins are clearly outside the border and the margins are also transparent as well. Now these margins typically talk about how the content should be placed in terms of 4 different alignments like top, left, bottom or right. So these are the elements present inside the box model. Now let us take a small example of CSS box model, understanding how should we write the code for a particular container element. So let's say for instance, we are writing the CSS code for the div element, wherein we are defining width as 320 pixel, height as 50 pixel, padding as 10 pixel, border as 5 pixel, solid and gray, and then margin as 0. Then we would now have a question understanding how to calculate height and width. Is there any way that we can calculate the total width and the total height? Yes, absolutely. There is a set formula that we can use in order to calculate total height and total width of the element. So here we have taken 320 pixel as the width of the content. So that's where we'll be taking 320 pixel, adding up with left and the right padding together, which is 10 and 10 pixel for us. So total it should be 10 plus 10, which is 20. Then we'll be adding up left border and the right border, which is 5 pixel in our previous example. So that's where it adds up to 10. So that's how we end up to getting 350 pixel as the total width. Coming on to the total height calculation, we have to make sure to understand what is the height of the content that we have defined. So it was 50 pixel, then we should be adding up the top padding and the bottom padding, which is 10 pixel each. So that's where we get it as 20 pixels. And then we'll be adding 5 pixels both for top border and the bottom border. That's what it comes up to 10 pixel. Adding all of them up, we can make sure that it is 80 pixel as the total height. If this video was insightful, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as it helps me to create more such insightful videos. Until then, happy coding.